At the beginning of the drama, we see a girl named Xiao who is telling all her friends about the end of the Earth, that very soon the entire Earth will be destroyed. This is what a scientist believes. And then, just as she was imagining a fireball about to fall on her, someone threw a ball at her. It was none other than Jimin, the lead of our drama, who is also a popular boy of school. Here, he told Xiao to shut up because he was getting irritated by her talk. Xiao got very angry at Jimin, but she had to sit quietly because the teacher came into the class. Then, the teacher explained that a new student had joined their class today. And then, the drama's female lead, Lisa, entered the class. Jimin was left staring at her as he had fallen in love with her at first sight. Then, taking advantage of this, Xiao took revenge by hitting Jimin with a ball. She also reported him to the teacher, saying, "Look, sir, Jimin is playing basketball in class." The teacher then punished him by making him clean the sports room. This angered Jimin immensely, but when he once again saw Lisa, who was also staring at him, he calmed down instantly. In the next scene, we see Jimin cleaning the sports room, where we also see Jimin's best friend, Jiang, who is asking Jimin why he was staring at the transfer girl so much. Hearing this, Jimin refused to accept it. However, in a flashback, we see that this is true. Jimin has been stalking Lisa non-stop since she first came to class. Then, the two friends arrive at the library, where Jiang gives Jimin a guide explaining how to impress a girl. And then, Xiao also arrives. Since Xiao and Jimin never get along, a fight breaks out between them once again. Jiang tries to stop them. The next day, Jimin, having learned a lot from that guide, then he takes orange juice and goes after Lisa to give it to her. But as he stops Lisa and gives her the juice, it accidentally spills on her dress. Lisa is shocked to see this. Then Jimin claims it was a mistake, but she starts walking away, then Jimin starts following her. When Lisa doesn't stop, he starts running after her at a rapid pace. This causes them to collide with Xiao and fall. Now, sitting in class, Jimin initiates Plan 2, to ask Lisa to watch a movie. So, with the help of his friends, he sends a letter to Lisa. However, when Lisa reads it, she becomes upset. Now, Xiao understands Lisa's reaction and tells the teacher that Jimin is harassing girls, the proof of which is this letter, which shocked both Jimin and Jiang. Then, the teacher scolds Jimin severely. But Jimin doesn't care. Instead, she continues to study English at a faster pace. He started reading a book, and everyone was laughing at his words. Now, we see Jimin's Plan C, in which he decides to confess his feelings directly to Lisa, because, in his opinion, Plans A and B have already been completed. So, he approaches Lisa and stops her. Xiao, who is watching them from behind, thinks Jimin is teasing Lisa again. She starts to stop him, but then Jiang grabs Xiao's hand, and Jiang holds Xiao's hand so romantically that she has to stop. Later, Jiang is surprised by his actions. Jimin gives Lisa a love letter, telling her, "I like you so much. I don't know why I suddenly started liking you, but it feels like we're old friends, so please accept my feelings." But Lisa was quite surprised by this, so she asks, "Who do you think you are? Did I ever say I was interested in you?" Then, she tears Jimin's letter into pieces and leaves. This rude behavior shocked Jimin, Xiao, and Jiang as well. In the next scene, we see Lisa at her aunt's house and calling her mother, "Mom, can I change schools again because I'm not feeling well here?" Her mother refuses, telling her that she'll have to complete a year at this school, so she shouldn't overthink it and take her medication on time. Lisa then does the same. She takes her medication and goes to sleep. We are then shown that Lisa has been back at school for a full week, and it's Monday. Here, Jimin tells Jiang that maybe it was his fault. He shouldn't have proposed to Lisa directly. So then Jimin stops Lisa and apologizes, saying, "I won't bother you like this again. I mean, first we'll get to know each other better." Hearing this, Lisa asks, "But who are you? I mean, I don't even know you." Jimin is utterly shocked. As Lisa leaves, he says in surprise, "I admit I hurt her last time, but now it's not that serious. I mean, how can she forget me?" Xiao had also witnessed the whole thing from behind. She, too, is deeply confused, wondering what just happened. In the next scene, Jimin continues to stare at Lisa in class. And then, as soon as school ends, he begins to keep an eye on her with Jiang. Xiao, too, is ready to join the two of them in stalking Lisa. So, when Jimin asks, "But why do you want to join our team?" she replies, "It's because I enjoy learning things." Jiang says, "You two are taking Lisa too seriously. Who knows? She might like to be alone. They both silence him, saying, "You don't know anything, so keep quiet," Jiang replies. "You two are really the same." Then, the three of them, while chasing Lisa, reach a place where Lisa was alone. And then, as soon as she looks at them, Xiao and Jimin pretend as if they weren't following her. Then, Jiang says, "Why are we afraid of Lisa?" So he goes straight to Lisa and asks, "Why are you ignoring Jimin?" When Lisa says, "Who's Jimin?" Jimin is once again surprised. Xiao says, "Don't you even know me?" Lisa replies, "You're my desk mate and these two are my classmates. But I don't know what you were just talking about." Jimin, surprised, asks, "How is that possible? Did you hurt your head because of me?" Then he starts checking Lisa's head, which Jiang pulls back and says, "She's lying. I mean, how can someone forget someone like that?" Then Lisa explains that she has a syndrome. "I mean, I forget all my friends after 1 week because I had an accident some time ago. I spent a long time in the hospital, and when I came back from the hospital, I thought I was completely fine. But because of the accident, I started forgetting my friends every week. I couldn't remember their names, their faces, anything. I mean, as soon as Monday comes, I forget all my memories." Hearing her voice, the three were shocked. Jiang says, "But how can we believe your story? I mean, is there any proof you can use to prove that what you're saying is true?" So Lisa shows them her medicines, explaining, "I have this right now, but I'm not asking you guys to believe me or be friends with me, because next week, I'll forget you all again. So it's best for me to be alone." After listening to everything, Jimin laughs and says, "So what? If you only remember me for 7 days, we can be friends for 1 week. That means we'll be your friends until you remember us well." Hearing this, Jiang asks, "What do we mean?" Xiao tells him, "You, me, and Jimin." Lisa is shocked to hear all this from Jimin. Then she starts to leave, saying, "Look, please leave me alone. I just want to focus on my studies." She then leaves. As she leaves, Jimin says, "See, she wants to be friends with me." Hearing this, Xiao and Jiang ask in surprise, "What does that mean?" Jimin explains that she only forgets her friends. Last week, she considered me her friend, so she forgot. And now, in the present, I'm still